Alright, I'm gonna use my glasses, these ridiculously big glasses, because I can't find my contacts. First off, we have a video from Abby, and I really want to thank you so much for this video. And I have to say, this is one of the best fan videos I've gotten yet, because this girl is just amazing, and obviously she took the time to tell me how she feels, and I think I'm going to show you guys exactly what she said. And I really do thank you, Abby, for those kind words.
Hi Karim, my name is Abby. I'm one of your fans. I love watching your videos. You're like the funniest person ever. You're like, I don't know, you're just one of the best. You're just one of the best. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. And there was one of the responses that you made to the girl named Savannah who had some really, really great questions. What are 3 things that you want to do before you die? It really touched me. Your response to it, it really got to me. Like, I kind of choked up. Loser that I am. You said you wanted to reproduce because it's like the best thing in life, and like you want to have children because you want to see what comes out of you, and like you would love it. And that's just like, I guess that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life, because it's a generational thing. A lot of people don't have fathers. They haven't grown up with their fathers. Their fathers have run out on them. There's a lot of people out there who was pretty much abandoned by their biological father, and it really does something to them emotionally. I even see the same pattern. Like, it's not even just our fathers, but it's like our friends who they're abandoning their children. Either they're getting locked up or they're just not taking responsibility. And hearing you say that you want to be there for your children, that you're just going to love them, is like, I'm not even going to lie, I got choked up. I like teared up a bit. I felt like such a sap because I was watching Family Guy, and it was a really funny episode. Like, you can see that you have the potential. You totally have the potential. You're so talented, and you're like the funniest person alive. But you're such a deep thinker. You're like the new version of Johnny Depp. I'm sorry for all the huge Johnny Depp fans. I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan. And I think that you're like on the line of Johnny Depp, because I'm like in love with Johnny Depp, but I basically put you on his level because you have so much range, and you're just like the funniest person ever. And I love watching your videos and just hearing how quickly you can switch from one character to the next. I love it. It made my day. I tried to pick out some really unique questions. As a matter of fact, no, it doesn't even matter if somebody else asks these questions, because I expect a unique. No, I'm just kidding. I don't expect anything. I'm sorry. Take that back, JK.
Thank you, that means a lot, really. Thanks.
Your opinion on the media, right? I just want to know, what's your personal opinion about Hollywood at the moment? Do you feel like movies and songs are getting better than they were before, or do you feel like they're getting worse?
I like this question a lot. Hollywood basically is down the drain, and it looks worse than my shit. Because most of the movies that have been coming out right now are unoriginal. Like, let's count. How many movies have been based on a book? How many movies have been based on a Marvel comic book? How many movies have been based on a DC comic book? How many movies are remakes? How many movies are prequels? How many movies are sequels? There is so very few original, how many movies are like, animated series that are turned into a live action film? It's ridiculous. It's like they lost their touch, and I'm waiting for that new generation of filmmakers and actors, and and all these new people that come into Hollywood and change it, man, because it needs to be changed. As for music, I can't really say, because honestly, most of the music now is using autotune and techno. Autotune is good if you know how to use it. I'm not gonna hate on it, but people use it too much. And a lot of music uses techno. I love techno from like the 1996. I mean, I've always been listening to techno, and I've always wanted it to be the future, and now it is, and we're presently in the future of when I was thinking back in 1996, and everything is using it now. Hey! How can you walk during a video, man? How dare you? Yeah, so basically, music is not that great, but it's alright. It's alright.
My second question, were there any movies that were coming out and you were so excited for, and you were like, oh my gosh, this movie's coming out, I can't wait to see it, and like you just been waiting, like you had the countdown and everything, like it was coming out in December and you started counting down last January. Like, has there ever been a movie you were so excited for and you saw it and you were like, major fail?
When the hell are you gonna get out? What paper, man?
The paper that says
Come on, man, you're wasting my disk storage. And we're back. Sorry about that. There's been a lot of movies I've been waiting for and that definitely turned out to really suck. First off, The Last Airbender. Man, that shit sucked. That shit sucked and I was very excited for it. Next. Ghost Rider was also another one because I'm a huge fan of Ghost Rider. You know, Marvel superhero. Obviously, the movie sucked and Nicolas Cage sucks. He's a horrible actor. People should get that. I can't believe he still gets jobs. And this guy's hairline is worse than mine, believe me, and he still has hair, and they still managed to make him get movies. Lucky guy. Lucky guy.
My third question is, would you have wanted to be friends with yourself when you were younger? Like, if you could go back in time to when you were a child, would you want to be friends with yourself? Just be like, oh, look, that's Karim when he's younger. I don't know if I want to be his friend. I'm just wondering. And the second part of that question is, what's the most dangerous thing you've ever done?
Hell yes, I would have been my friend when I was younger. Man, I would definitely be my own friend. You know, if Karim was another person back in the day when I was younger, I'll definitely be his friend. Because I was freaking awesome. I was the nerd that does your homework. I was, you know, the guy that has these awkward jokes that would make you laugh out of the blue. I was always quiet, but when I start talking, things got crazy. And I was always that, you know, sweet young boy that girls always thought was cute, but never, you know, basically, me as a young guy, I used to bring the girls over, but then I'll scare them away. So basically, if I was Kareem's friend, I would probably use that to my advantage, the fact that he brings girls over. And I was just a little guy with curly hair, jerry curls, and you know, big ass glasses and horrible fashion sense, and woo! I would have been my friend. Yeah. All the teachers loved me, him, so why not? And I've had a lot of cool friends. You know, all my friends were the outcasts, and I was never friends with the cool people because, come on, you know, that doesn't get you anywhere. Friends with cool people? Pfft, yeah, right. Look at them now. Look at them now.
What I love most about your videos is that you and your friends remind me so much of me and my best friends. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, you guys are psychotic. Just a little borderline insanity. Maybe you have reached the point of insanity. But you guys are so much fun. That's what makes your videos so funny and so much fun to watch, is that you guys are literally just like have lost your minds. But you're so creative. You know when you laugh so hard you get a cramp in your stomach and so you're laughing but you're in pain? Yeah, it's like that kind of fun. I love your crew. Like Tito, I think Tito's my favorite. Tito's awesome. I love you, Tito.
Alright, Tito. The most dangerous thing I've ever done was perform a stunt off a fire escape. And that was the most dangerous because I could have killed myself. And if you could hear right now, I don't know if you... My bone still cracks. Both bones broke, and they came out of the skin right there. Basically, I was copying Jackie Chan. I guess he means it when he says don't try it at home.
If you could star in a movie, what kind of movie would you star in? Like, what genre? And who would you want to star opposite of?
I could see myself in action flicks. Action movies. And definitely romantic comedies. I don't know, I could be that awkward boyfriend. Strap me on in a wig and makeup, I could be that hot girlfriend. Strap me on just a wig and I'll be that pretty boy, Twilight-esque boyfriend.
How do you guys know each other? How have you become this big awkward family?
From high school, the guys who've done my videos early on, and Tito I met in high school too. I asked him out, you know, we went on a date. It was pretty cool, he's a sweet guy. I'm just kidding, no, I didn't ask him on a date.
Thanks again. I love your videos. Keep doing what you're doing, and I wish the best for you. You're awesome. To see.